hope you're well. We are starting at 6. So if you do want to come and join, feel free to search for Chickens on the Loose podcast. And we are starting at 6. So if you come along and talk about your club, your team, feel free. Yeah, I'm going tomorrow, Poppy. Setting off about 3 o'clock, picking my friend up and driving down to Port Vale, or up to Port Vale, or wherever it is. You going tomorrow? Back in a second. I was a bit unlucky that, innit? BFC fan. Yeah, still. Yeah, we're setting off about like 4 or 5-ish. Fair dues. If you also get your score predictions in, please, for the game, and I will read them out. Thank you for the rose. You think it should be? I feel we'll lose tomorrow. We'll see what happens tomorrow. And same again, if you do want to come and join, just search for Chickens on the Loose podcast over on X. This is the last 2 podcasts we're doing over on there, and then I'm moving over on the 15th to a bit of a better provider. I'm saying 1-1 or 1-0 loss. We don't play against teams. Yeah, agree with you there. We normally don't play very well, do we? So I'll be back in 2 seconds. Hopefully the link does survive. I want the Wolves away so badly. I think tomorrow's going to be a poor game. Okay. Oh, someone's joined. So hopefully Harry can hear me when he comes on, when he connects. I've accepted him. We were 1-0 up first half, and they'll score, make it 1-1, then make it 1-1. Oh, who cares about FA Cup Ixie? It's only a cup. Yeah, I agree with you, Poppy. We were lucky. We're Bolton boys making. I will miss. We'll go missing. Wolves away 2 weeks, HP said. I'm inviting you, Harry. I'm inviting you to speak, lad. Predictions. Ooh, I think Bradford are going to win 2-0. I think. Possibly. See what happens there. Yeah, we just got lucky there, Poppy. You got took out in penalty box and, yeah, penalty. I'll take a 2-0 loss. And if any Port Vale fans do want to come and join, feel free to search for Chickens on the Loose podcast on X. Come and join us there. 9-1. There's always one. See, it's all kicking off with Huddersfield tickets as well. People not got enough loyalty points. Thank you for the likes. It wouldn't surprise me if we do, to be fair. When do Huddersfield tickets go on sale? Huddersfield tickets go on sale tomorrow at 12 o'clock. Cook to ban in January. Hope not. See what happens. You never know what might happen with that. There's no way 2,300 city fans are free. I have quite a bit. I think I have 5,000 and something. I'll check my points actually. How many points have I got? Football. Bradford City tickets. I'll tell you how many I've got. Precise. When it loads up. I have 3,590. Oh, I forgot password. I have got a grand total lolly points of, when it kicks into action, I've got 5,580 lolly points. I think my son's only got like 600. Do you want to get me on? I'll send you the money. I can only buy one ticket, mate. It'd be like Wonka's Chocolate Factory won't 8 tickets again for these. If you can, like and share as well, and if you do want to come and join, search for Chickens on the Loose podcast on X, where the last 2 podcasts are going to be on X, and then on the 15th we are moving over to a different provider. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. It's a joke though, only 2,000 and odd. I just need to remember tomorrow morning, get on myself, 12 o'clock. Right, where's Harry? 2 seconds. Can any of you two hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Because it's just saying you're listening at the minute. There's nothing saying like you're speaking.
Yeah, I know. For some reason, it did that for me last week. Don't know why, but I can hear you.
All right. Right. Ashley, you here, love? Actually, quiet. Right, I'll see you at 6.
See you.
Never refresh the page. Oh, shit. What was the broadcast you were on again? I was on some Rotherham thing a couple of weeks back. Okay, you can hear us, Ashley. That's good. Hoping for a Premier League team? Oh, I forgot you're in FA Cup, aren't you? Don't care about FA Cup. Non-existent FA Cup. Hoping more people join. I'm gonna go to the toilet. I'll be back in a minute. Thoughts on Cook going to Barrow? Not sure on that one. See what happens. I don't think he'll leave. What's going up on what's boys? Oh, rumours all over the shot about Mr. Cook. See where he ends up. But if he's not getting game time at Bradford, he'll end up somewhere. How's it going, Miss Tracy? Hope you well. Couple more minutes, 5 minutes or so. Where do you think he'll go? If he does leave, probably Carlisle somewhere. Someone with money, Carlisle or MK Dons. Player of the season so far, I would probably say Bobby Poynton, doing really well. stats up for. I need to get Port Vale weather up. Port Vale. Oh, Stoke-on-Trent. Oop, typical. Pin it down tomorrow. So I need to put Tuesday. Where are we? Tuesday, Port Vale. I need to go there. I need to go there. Football. Biggest team, massive. 6th biggest team in Yorkshire. Saturday. I need stats. What stats have we got? Stats. Should get a win at Port Vale, hopefully. Easy 2-0.
Whenever you're in trouble, Paw Patrol, Paw Patrol.
Right, it is nearly 6 o'clock. Right, let's get this show on the road, sorry. Wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, and welcome to Chickens on the Loose podcast. And we are live on all social sites. So if you do want to come and join, just search for Chickens on the Loose podcast on X and come and join us. So in today's podcast, we're talking about the post-match Plymouth game. We're talking about the Port Vale game, the weather forecast for the Port Vale game, and also getting thoughts from other people about their team. Also, if we chat about, vent about anything and what's on your plate. And if we've got time, we'll be going through League One and League Two score predictions for Tuesday and Wednesday. This is the second to last podcast, what will be coming available live on X from the 15th of December. We are moving platforms because we just have technical difficulties left, right, and centre. So I should be joined today by Plymouth Harry,
Yep, I'm here.
aka if you want to plug your podcast, Harry.
Yep, of course. So starting tomorrow, Tuesday, the 9th of December, I am going to be live on X, starting my new podcast, The Green Army Loop. So anyone who's listening, feel free to join me every Tuesday from 5 p.m. on X. Just go ahead and follow me at Green Army Loop on X/TikTok. And yeah, hope to see you there.
Okay, Josh, you should be here still.
Yo, can you hear me?
I can hear you. It's
It's not.
X again.
You're
It's
right.
having its issues
Evening.
again, bud. So we'll get to you in a bit, Josh. So
Yeah,
Harry,
no worries.
obviously we played you. We played you on Saturday
Mm-hmm.
against Plymouth. Bradford City
Yep.
won 1-0 by a penalty.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, what was your thoughts on it?
I'm going to be honest. Going into this game, I was absolutely shitting bricks. I did not think we would be able to even come close to making shots, especially with Tolaj out for another 2 games. But no, honestly, I was impressed with both Argyle and Plymouth from Saturday. I'd say pretty evenly matched. Both teams had opportunity to score, obviously. Huh?
What happened? Right. Where
Yeah,
are
I
we?
was saying, yeah, obviously both teams played equally well. Coming from Argyle, that's a first. But obviously, from what Jack and Ash were saying, obviously we should have been 2-0 up in the first half. I'm not complaining. I'm a bit annoyed that we did concede our goal on a penalty, but apart from that, I was hoping for a draw, but at the same time, we might have lost 1-0. But just because we actually played well on Saturday, I'm honestly not mad about the results from Saturday.
Okay, so Lee, I have sent you an invite, bud. TikTok X is being a pain in the derriere again. So, are you here?
Yep, can you hear me?
Can hear you. Obviously, technical difficulties galore already because we had it's saying you're listening and then you're speaking, obviously, now. So, Lee, what was your thoughts on the Plymouth game?
I've got to be honest, and no offence to any Plymouth fans, I never felt like we were in much danger. I really didn't. The attack had all credit to them. They just couldn't find a finish.
There were definitely opportunities where we could have had a lead, but
Could
again,
have
we
and
just couldn't
should have.
find it. Yeah,
Could have and
could have and
should
should
have.
have.
Totally
Yeah,
agree. But the thing is, and we've faced it when we haven't, when we should have, and we've got beat. And that's exactly what used to happen to us in second division. We'd have all
yeah.
the play,
Hmm.
we play really well and get beat 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, whatever it turned
Yeah,
out to be, because the
yeah,
other team were just that much more clinical. I think the thing about the game, it just underlined the fact that the modern game now, and yes, I am a fossil, stats mean absolutely nothing. The only stat that matters is whether the ball hits the back of the net and the officials on the day give it. The goal you got, it was offside. I watched it on TV.
yeah. That I was annoyed about.
He was offside. So I know I saw a few comments that said, "Oh, he want offside, he want this, he want that," and apparently Humphreys were barely touched. He only took his ankle bone out.
I mean, for me, I did watch the highlights, and
Yeah,
I'm against those people. It was completely offside, so fair
yeah.
play to the referee for making that
But
decision.
it was a penalty that only. I didn't think referee had a bad game, if I'm honest.
No, I'd say it was a
Um,
pretty good ref, to be fair. I was expecting him to be back in Bradford for this, but nah, he was actually a pretty good ref.
I actually thought balancing game. We both teams conspired to almost go
Yeah.
0-0.
I mean, I literally
I
just
wouldn't have been. I would not have been disappointed with a 0-0.
I mean,
'Cause
I've just said
it
this to
looks that
Johnny.
way.
I've just said this to Johnny. Like, equal in attack, equal in defense, like equal, like just. I'd say it was pretty much a level game, really. Like,
I thought so.
I was expecting us to go out there at home park and just get absolutely dominated. But nah, we actually turned our shit around and we finally managed to play, well, put on a good performance at home for the first time probably all season.
I don't see Plymouth going down. They're a good side. I watched a
We
very
are.
good side.
We are a good
What
side.
they're lacking is a bit of confidence.
It's the confidence we're lacking, and it's also who's really, well, it's also who's in charge, really. I mean, I'm going to be honest.
I
If we
think your
can't,
fans, as fans, if I could give you a bit of advice that Bradford, he did this as well. Get behind your players. Your managers
I'm,
come and go.
yeah, I mean, I'm behind the players. I am backing the players on this. But all I will
But
say is we've just been given the wrong hand in management, really. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I can still see Cleverley getting a sack by Christmas if we
well,
lose against Reading and Donny and that.
as
But
I
at the
say,
moment,
I'm a
yeah,
fossil. You've got to go with what you've got.
yeah,
And
and
for
I'm not
now,
disappointed.
whether I can understand the disappointment, been there many times watching
Yeah,
Bradford City, you
absolutely.
know their history. It's just one of them things. Plymouth will turn it round. They've done it before, and they'll do it again. And
Yeah,
so
I mean,
will Bradford.
there's a lot of people. Oh, hold on a sec.
So Lee, have you got any other thoughts on the Port Vale game? Sorry, Plymouth game.
On Plymouth game, I just thought it was a fair result. But as I said, I'd take a scruffy 1-0 and 3 points coming back to Valley Parade all day, every day, and twice on Sundays. And that's what it was. It was a scrappy 3 points, and we got them. We came through it. Hopefully, they've learned something. We can play better than that. We can do all the pressing. We can do, have the attacks. I had a thought on Humphreys while he were on, I just thought, I wonder what he'd be like playing in the hole behind the front two. With a free rein to go either side, do whatever, just pop up. I think, is it worth having a look at that? Have they tried that with him? They haven't tried it with him at Bradford, but it's Poynton's got to come back in, so I think we're going to get. Do you know one thing that made me really pleased? Tilt on bench. What a player to have on your bench to come on if things go pear shaped. I just thought it wasn't our best game. The referee, for a change, was a decent ref. He gave things that he saw, and you can't really ask for more than that. And we got the 3 points. Scrappy, scruffy, whatever you want to call it. It's 3 points to good. We're in second place. Looking forward to playing Port Vale at Port Vale, isn't it? Not a great place to go. And that's my thoughts on game. We got what we deserved.
Are you back, Harry? Okay. So my thoughts on the game, I thought we were very lucky to beat Plymouth. The referee was okay, but not brilliant. There was times, obviously, when we scored the penalty. Like looking at other YouTube videos and stuff like that, and obviously being at the game, it was a bit of a softish penalty, but he did take him out and he did push him, so the referee did make the right decision there. And after we scored the penalty, that's when Plymouth started to fall to pieces, and we should have scored more goals. We did win 1-0, and it was a very happy 6.5 mile trip back. Hours back, sorry, from Plymouth. Are you back, Harry?
Can I just say something, Johnny, on that?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Do you think that going forward from this, those players will have learned anything to go forward? To be more aggressive, more whatever. Alexander was going absolutely mental on the touchline at them because they weren't getting up, they weren't in the faces, they weren't doing what we've been doing. We're having a little. It just reminds me when we had that off period going into Christmas in Division 2 before we got promoted, where just nothing seemed to be going right. I think we'll come through it. I think January window is going to be massive for us in Bradford. I really do. I can see players leaving. I won't name any names, but
Yeah, we'll be getting onto
we've
that in a
all
bit,
got
Lee.
us ideas. Eh?
We're getting onto a bit about that in a bit.
Yeah. All right. Well, I don't know, but I just see it going that way. I just think we got what we deserved. Ours were a penalty. If they'd have got a penalty, it'd have been 1-1. And I think it was that simple.
Okay. Harry, are you back? Jack, are you here?
Good evening. Can you hear me?
I can hear it. Obviously, we're having technical issues again.
Yeah.
It's saying you're speaking, then you're listening. So I can hear you. Just to say, Lee, glad to have you back and fully fit again. Jack, what was your thoughts on the Plymouth game?
Massive 3 points for us. Don't get me wrong. We made it look hard. No either team with basically finding the net in open play. We were quite lucky to get a penalty. The way that Tyreek Wright did it, it was a great run. No team could find back of the net, but obviously from the spot we found it. Sasovic went down the middle. Absolutely buzzing for him scoring against his old club. To say that they got him, well, obviously had him for promotion. Yeah, it was a massive 3 points to us, and fair play to the 813 fans that went down there. You came back with 3 points for us, and yeah, up the fucking chickens.
And what was your thoughts on the ref, Jack?
Yeah, it were Humphreys that got tripped in box. Good run
Oh,
inside.
sorry, my bad.
Yeah. No, I'm just thinking. I've seen those penalties go against us, and we've all thought, nah, that wasn't a penalty. He barely touched him. But he did touch him. Just saying.
And you got
Real
thoughts on
quick
the
on
ref,
that.
Jack? Oops, sorry. So, Harry, have you got any last words on the Plymouth game? Are you there, Harry? Harry? Help if I unmute my son. That'd be a good start. Is Harry, you back?
Yeah, I'm here.
So, any last words on the Plymouth game?
No, all I'm going to say is just well done to both teams on both sides, and yeah, I'm just hoping we can keep this up for the week ahead because tomorrow, especially, going to be a challenge.
Jack, have you got any last words on the Plymouth game?
Yeah, Harry, I told you we were gonna win. Up the fucking chickens.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Yeah, all right. Just wait till I come to Bradford in March.
So then, moving on now to what everyone is here for, is the Port Vale versus Bradford game. And we play them tomorrow at 7:45, live from Vale Park, and it's live on Sky Sports, and it's kicking off at 7:45. The referee for tomorrow's game is Ben Speeder. Bradford have had this guy referee before. In League One, he's had 6 appearances, 23 yellow cards, no second yellows, no reds, 2 penalties. Championship, 4 appearances, 6 yellow cards, no second yellows, 1 red card, 1 penalty. In League 2, he's had 4 appearances, 17 yellow cards, 1 second yellow, 1 red, no penalties. In the EFL Cup, he's dished out 2 appearances, 4 yellow cards, no second yellows, 1 red, no penalties. In the EFL Trophy, he's had 1 appearance, 3 yellow cards, no second yellows, no reds, no penalties. National League, he's had 1 appearance, 1 yellow card, no second yellows, no reds, no penalties. In the FA Cup, he's had 1 appearance, 4 yellow cards, no second yellows, no reds, no penalties. Altogether, he's had 19 appearances, 58 yellow cards, 1 second yellow, 2 reds, and 3 penalties. And before I go over to the preview at Sports Mall. A couple of stats for you, because I know people like the stats. A bit of insight. Port Vale have scored 6 goals in their last 5 matches. Port Vale and Bradford have not drawn any of their last 3 matches against each other. Rudy Patton has created the most big chances for Port Vale, 4. Bradford have scored 3 goals in their last 5 matches and ranked second away from home this season. Josh Noville has created the most big chances for Bradford, which is 4. And then now going over to the sportsmall.co.uk, the match preview on there, I'll bring this down a little bit for you. Darren Moore, Port Vale was promoted from League 2 in 2024-25 after finishing second, but they've struggled to find their feet since making the step up. They've been disappointing left Moore's men at the bottom of the pile in the 3rd tier when their tally of 14 points sees them 3 short of 20th place Exeter City. However, Port Vale comes into Tuesday's clash in back of consecutive victories in the cup competition, a 5-0 hammering of Barnsley in the FL Trophy and a 1-0 win over Bristol Rovers in the FA Cup. Port Vale in League 1 form, they've lost, drawn, lost. In all competitions, they've lost, drawn, lost, won, won. Bradford in League 1 have drawn, lost, won, won. Bradford in all competitions have lost, drawn, won, lost, won. Team news. Port Vale have struggled throughout the season, but they have been dealing with extensive injuries out wide in recent months. For example, wide back Michael Clark and Liam Gordon have both been sidelined since September through injury, while Marvin Johnson and Jordan Gabriel have missed their last 4 and 10 games. All 4 will sit out on Tuesday. In the absence, Jahal Hendley and Carl John could start flanking a back 3 of Cameron Humphreys, Ben Hengen and Connor Hall. As for Bradford, they'll be without centre-back Matthew Pennington, while left winger back Lewis Richardson is a doubt. So Alexander May out for Josh Noville and Tariq Wright out wide. Other side defender Baldwin, Wright and Torre. Elsewhere, forward Nick Powell, who's not featured since September the 4-1 EFL Cup loss against Newcastle, is also set to miss out. Stephen Humphreys should be ready to start, supported by Bobby Poynton and Sarcevic. And Port Vale's possible starting lineup, and I do apologise if I butcher names, is in goal Ganche, John, Humphreys, Hennon, Hall, Headingley, Hall, Cartwright, Walker, or Walters, Cole, Patton. With Bradford's possible Walker, Baldwin, Wright, Torre, Noville, Power, Metcalf, Wright, Poynton, Sash, Humphreys. Sportsmall thinks the result's going to be 1-1. Port Vale may be enduring a tough campaign, but their confidence will be boosted by back-to-back wins ahead of this week, as well as a commendable home record. Bradford have constantly excelled in League 1, but their travelling form suggests they could struggle to win again. So, Jack, what's your thoughts on that? What I've just all read out.
Referee seems like an arsehole. But all referees in the EFL are assholes, aren't they? So, yeah, it's the lineups. If the predicted lineup is correct, I'll take it. We could get 3 points, but after watching us last season, obviously we've got new players, but after watching us last season at Port Vale, we were absolutely shocking, and I'm not that too optimistic about tomorrow as well, because obviously of last season and coming into this season, and our recent games, our last 3 recent games, we've just looked like it's hard. We just make it look hard. It would be massive if we got 3 points, but at the end of the day, a point on the road is always a point on the road, and I'll take a point on the road. But I just hope we don't get a battering like we did last year.
Have you got any thoughts on the Port Vale Bradford game?
I mean, if you can play like you did against us on Saturday, hold on, I'll go outside real quick. Yeah, if you can play like you did against us on Saturday, then I'm going to be back in the Bantams on this one. I mean, we've played Port Vale away already. I believe we won that game 1-0, I believe. That was our last away game before going back at home. But yeah, going back, obviously Jack's saying ref's an arsehole. He does sound like an arsehole. But no, as long as you can keep the pace, keep the defense, keep the attack, then I'd say Phantoms will win that game easy.
Lee, have you got any thoughts on the Port Vale Bradford game?
Yeah, it's always a tough place to go. They're a bit of a bogey side. We're away from home. And I just want to say to the Bradford fans, magnificent effort. 800 plus down to Plymouth for a 12:30 kickoff.
That's commitment right there.
It is. Get behind the lads because they're going to need you at Port Vale. Port Vale is a tough place to go. It's always been. It's never been an easy game for Bradford. As I say, a bit of a bogey. But we can do it. We can B&Q it. Come on, the chickens.
Josh, have you got any thoughts on Port Vale Bradford?
Yeah, I'm back in the Bantams. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I think how you've done this season, I think whatever, just score a goal. Don't let them win. Up the Bantams. I'm going to say up the Bantams because I hate Vale.
Jack, what's your score predictions for the game?
I'll go with a 2-1 win to City.
Harry?
Well, given you were able to get a 1-0 win off a penalty on Saturday against Plymouth, again, I'm going to be back in the Bantams on this. Fuck Vale. I'm going with a 2-0 win to the Chickens.
DJ Lee?
I've got to say, and I said it earlier, I would take a scruffy 1-0 win all day long, twice on Sundays. But I'm going to agree. I'm going to say,
If you want to come on,
think
Grumpy
they can.
Loyal, have a chat. Chickens aren't loose on that.
If they can just start putting it together a bit more in attack, I could see it being 2 or 3-0. We owe them from last time. We owe them. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, we do. We need to shush them fans up, I swear down.
Yeah, we certainly do. We certainly do.
Right. Are you ready for the ridiculous scoreline? No, I'm going with a serious one. Nah, I think you'll win 3-0.
I was thinking of not saying this, but I want to say it anyway. He who shall not be named was at Home Park on Saturday, and he better not be at Port Vale as well.
I think he will be. Yeah. What I thought he was supposed to be banned.
Hello. Yep. Stockport 2-0.
Sod off Doncaster, 2-0 Stockport.
I'm going to go 1-0 Stockport. Be a tough place.
2-0 Stockport.
Wimbledon.
Sod off Exeter. Come on, Wimbledon, 1-0.
Got to go Wombling.
Okay. Josh.
Wimbledon.
Then we have got Leighton Orient Luton. And I think Leighton Orient's going to win that. Jack.
It's going to be a draw.
Harry.
My heart's saying, well, my mind's telling me Luton win, but my heart's going with a 1-1 draw.
DJ Lee. Lee.
I can see it being a draw, but I can see it being scoreless. I can see it being 0-0.
Josh.
1-0 Plymouth.
Then we've got Lincoln Barnsley. I think.
Wait, did
I think it's
you
going to
say
end
Plymouth?
Lincoln
Yeah,
Barnsley.
1-0.
Lincoln Barnsley. I think Barnsley going to win that. Jack.
Always got to follow the Lincoln.
Harry.
Can't stand Barnsley after our opening game. And again, Jack's right. I'm going to have to back the Lincoln on this. 2-0.
DJ Lee.
Come on, the Imps, 2-0.
Josh.
Lincoln.
Unknown 055 on TikTok thinks Lincoln are going to win. Where are we? Next team. We've got Mansfield versus Bolton. I think Mansfield are going to win that. Jack.
After not watching, but listening to the FA Cup from Swindon getting absolutely, Bolton getting absolutely annihilated by Swindon. So I'm going to have to go with Mansfield on this one.
Harry.
I'm going to be going off the bat of, obviously, the 4-0 defeat against Swindon, as well as the 3-0 win against Bradford. Sorry for bringing that up again. I'm thinking that could be a 1-1 draw.
Lee.
I've got to say the Wanderers 1-0. They're just too good a side, you know.
Josh.
Bolton.
Then we've got Northampton versus Huddersfield. I think Northampton are going to win that. Jack.
Northampton.
Harry.
Northampton 1-0.
Lee.
The Cobblers, Northampton.
Josh.
Northampton.
Then we've got, obviously, we've done Port Vale Bradford. Stevenage Cardiff. I could do with that being a draw. Jack.
Well, we need that to be draw, don't we? So I'm going to stick with a draw as well.
Harry.
Both teams being in really good positions on the table. Again, I'm going to have to say a draw.
Lee.
I want them both to lose, but they can't. A draw 0-0, no goals, no nout. Boring.
Josh.
Draw.
Then we've got Wickham versus a small team called Plymouth. Harry.
Yep. All right. I mean, we've still got Tolaj out on a red card, so it's going to be a challenge. We haven't got him back till next week, but we've got Bim Pebble and Xavier Amechi back from injury. Had him on the other day at Bradford. Come on, you fucking Greens. 2-0. Now scratch that. 3-0. 3-0 to the mighty Greens.
Jack.
After watching them on Saturday, obviously, in the warmth of my own bed, yeah, they had fight, and I can tell they're going to get a win at some point, and I think it is going to be tomorrow.
DJ Lee.
Yeah, I'm going to give it to Plymouth 2-0. Amechi looked really quick and really sharp, so yeah.
Josh.
2-1 Plymouth.
Another thing I will say about that game, though, is we've already played Wickham in the FA Cup first round, knocked us out. So hopefully tomorrow we can get redemption from that shithole of a poor performance we put on.
Bit of payback.
Yes.
Josh?
That's a 2-1 Plymouth.
Okay. So then we've got Reading, Peterborough, both at the bottom of the league. I think Peterborough are going to win that. Jack?
Reading.
Harry?
I'm hoping Reading can lose, so we haven't got too much to deal with at Christmas. So I'm gonna back Peterborough on this 2-1.
Lee?
I'm definitely going to have to go for Reading. They're a class outfit. They've always been a tough place to go. Reading, 2-0.
Josh?
Plymouth. Oh, not Plymouth. Peterborough.
That's the third time you said Plymouth, mate.
He's got Peterborough on the he's got Plymouth on the
He
brain.
loves you. He loves you.
Yeah. So we're going to go now into League Two, where we've got Barnet, Bristol. I think Barnet are going to win that. Jack?
Barnet, because they're absolutely fine in the league at the minute.
Harry?
I've got a bit of a rivalry with Bristol Rovers at the moment. Lost to them in the last round of the Mickey Mouse Cup, and we got to play them again in the Mickey Mouse Cup when the next round starts, which I'm not happy about. So I'm going to be back in Barnet on this. Fingers crossed, 3-0.
DJ Elite?
Well, the same 3 for Barnet, but 1 to the opposition. 3-1 I'm going for.
Josh?
3-1 Barnet as well.
Barrow, Tranmere, and I just need to get this league table up. Here we go, league table. League Two. So then we've got Barrow, Tranmere. Barrow are 18th, and Tranmere are 15th. So I think Barrow are going to win. Sorry, crazy family, crazy Dave, Tranmere Dave. Jack?
Bar and draw.
Harry?
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go with a scoreless draw.
DJ Lee?
Who's Barrow playing again?
Tranmere.
Tranmere. Oh, God. I think Barrow's going to nick it 1-0.
Josh?
1-0 Tranmere.
Bromley, Crawley. Bromley are currently in the league 5th, and Crawley are currently 19th. So I think Bromley are going to win that. Jack?
Bromley.
Harry?
That's got Bromley written all over it. 2-0.
DJ Lee?
Bromley Crawley. It could be 11 injuries on either side, can't it? Are they big rivals, them two? I'm going to go for a 0-0 draw, I think.
Josh?
Bromley absolutely smashed them. 3-0.
Then we've got Cambridge versus Chesterfield. Cambridge is 7th. Chesterfield are 10th. So I think Cambridge are going to win that. Jack?
Chesterfield.
Harry?
For some weird reason, I've got a soft spot for Cambridge. Don't know why. Don't ask. So I'm going to back and win 2-1.
DJ Lee?
No, I'm going for the Crooked Spire of Chesterfield. 1-0.
Josh?
Chesterfield.
So then next up we've got Fleetwood, Salford. Fleetwood are currently 13th and Salford are 8th. Salford are doing okay at the minute. So I think Salford are going to win. Jack?
Same as you, Johnny. Salford.
Harry?
Make that 3 for Salford.
Lee?
4 for Salford.
Josh?
Salford.
Then we've got Harrogate versus Accrington Stanley with exactly. Harrogate are 17th. Accrington Stanley are 17th. Harrogate are 23rd in the league. I think Accrington Stanley are going to win. Jack?
Bar and 0-0.
Harry?
Not looking too good for Harrogate. I'm going to have to go 2-0 to Accrington Stanley. Who are they exactly?
DJ Lee?
Shut up and drink your milk. I think it's going to be Accrington Stanley. 2-0.
Josh?
Same as Lee.
So then we have got Notts County versus MK Dons. Notts County currently 4th and MK Dons currently 3rd. Massive game in League Two. And I think, sorry, Mark, and Harry, I think MK Dons are going to win it 2-0. Jack.
I think they're going to do what they did last season and absolutely batter them 3-0.
Harry.
Mark, Harry, Mr. T, I'm so sorry for this. 1-0 last minute to the MK Dons.
DJ Lee.
Got be MK Dons again with another battering.
Josh.
Sorry to say Harry and Mark, but I'm going with a 3-1 MK Dons.
Then we've got Shrewsbury versus Grimsby. Shrewsbury are currently 20th, and Grimsby are currently 12th. Hicks's second team, I think Shrewsbury's going to win 1-0. Jack.
I think it's going to be 3-0 Grimsby with Jamie Walker hat-trick.
Harry.
Grimsby have been phenomenal so far this season, both Cup and League. So I'm going to back Grimsby on this, same as Jack, 3-0 to the Fish.
DJ Lee.
3-0 the Codheads. Come on.
Josh.
3-0 Grimsby.
And last but not least, Swindon versus Cheltenham. And Swindon are doing fantastic under what's his name? Ian Holloway, who's currently second, and Cheltenham are currently 22nd. So I think Shrewsbury, I'm going to say, they're going to win 3-0 against Cheltenham. Jack.
Swindon.
Harry.
Going off the performance they had against Bolton the other day, I think they can do it again. I'm going to go 2-0 to Swindon.
DJ Lee.
I got to say 2-0 Swindon's an easy one to call, I think.
And Josh.
Swindon.
We've had Steph, who is a Port Vale fan. You guys are smashing it this season. Yeah, we're doing all right. So, Jack, do you want to shout about, vent about anything?
The Wednesday game.
No.
Forgot. Josh, small town called Crew.
Yeah.
Versus Newport. Score prediction.
Easy, isn't it? 4-1 Crew.
Lee.
What? Bolton Crew
versus
what's that
Newport.
about?
Small predictions.
Oh, right. You know, I've always had a soft spot for Newport. I've got a bog at bottom of garden. I'm going to go Newport.
Harry.
Doesn't really, well, any Crew game's a small game that no one really gives a shit about. So I'm going to go with a Newport. 3-0. Sorry, not sorry, Josh.
Jack.
Yeah, I agree with Harry there and Lee. I'm going to have to go for Newport.
Then we've got Oldham Walsall. I think Oldham are going to win that. Jack.
Oldham.
Harry.
Sorry, not sorry, Hicks. That's going to be an Oldham win, 2-0.
Lee.
It's Oldham.
Josh.
2-0 Bottle Jobs.
I'll go to National League and then League One. Then we've got Carlisle working. I think Carlisle are going to win that 2-0. Josh.
Carlisle.
Lee.
Oof. Carlisle 1-0.
Harry.
Graham's going to be happy
Forgot
out
they
here.
existed.
Graham's going to be happy with this. 2-0 up the Carlisle.
Jack.
It burns my throat to say it, but Carlisle.
Then we've got Rotherham Blackpool. And I really hope Blackpool win this because I've got a bet with the Rotherham podcast. Basically, if Rotherham don't finish below or higher than Bradford, they have to give money to charity. So, yeah. So, Jack, what's your score prediction on that?
Blackpool, mate.
Harry?
Really need Rotherham to lose so that they haven't got as much game when we play them at home on Saturday. So I'm going to say 1-0 win to Blackpool.
DJ Lee?
I'm going to go Blackpool.
Josh?
I'm going to say 2-0 Blackpool.
Okay.
3-0 Blackpool, Scott Banks hat-trick.
Jack, do you want to chat about, vent about anything?
No.
Harry?
Yeah, she's got a few things. Obviously, Ben Pebble, Zebra Machi, great to have your lads back on the squad. Another thing I want to say is just best of luck to all teams playing on, well, both tomorrow and Saturday, even though you got a podcast on Friday. And obviously, got my podcast starting tomorrow at Green Army Loop. So if anyone wants to join me on that podcast, I'm going to be talking pretty much the same kind of stuff as Johnny, except I'm going to be throwing some Premier League into the mix for the weekend ahead. So yeah, feel free to drop me a follow on Green Army Loop on both X and TikTok. I'll be going live on X for my podcast every Tuesday from 5 p.m. And as always, up the fucking greens.
Yep. So give Harry a listen, follow, subscribe, because his podcast is hopefully it will do well. Lee, chat about, vent about anything.
I've got a couple of things actually. No events. It's more in the way of encouragement. Lads, honestly, City fans, all of you, magnificent. Totally brilliant. I suppose I've got one little rant about a certain little unnamed person that's getting into grounds that needs his teeth kicking in. Can somebody arrange that?
He
please?
really does. Honestly, if I was at Home Park, I would have
I
backed
agree
him.
with you,
What
Lee.
you say? Move on, please.
Yeah. No, it's just that
But it's back.
it's just that he keeps sticking his head up, doesn't he?
I agree with you.
Yeah, I think he's been
Not-
reported to
not
the club
good.
again as well, Lee.
Because he shouldn't be going to the games even if he's banned.
Has he been reported to that red club over to the side at Mersey there?
I reported
don't
him
think he has.
to the club, our club
He
anyway,
should be
as well.
banned from all games anywhere.
Then again, I also called up Home Park earlier this week to give them the heads up that he would. Well, he's going to try to attend the game. So I did give Plymouth the heads up that he would be there, and security they did their
Didn't-
job.
That's why he got told to do one then, because you rang him up, mate. You rang Plymouth up.
Exactly. And not only that, there were
Yeah,
Bradford
but
fans.
he's that kind of person that he'll even try and come to Bradford.
Yeah, there were even Bradford fans in the Barnport end that would just like get the fuck out.
So
Yeah.
just last thing on this, Lee, about the
Last bit
unnamed
of
person.
encouragement. Let's forget arse wipes.
Yeah. But before you move
Last bit
on,
of
Lee,
encouragement.
before you move on, two
Go
things.
on.
So rumour what I heard, he was at the home game the other week and politely got told to leave the premises. And then on Saturday, mentioning no names, but according to his Snapchat location from someone else who's a Bradford City fan, he was at kickoff was at the train station, at Plymouth train station. So I think politely he got told politely to leave on Saturday.
I wouldn't have been polite. I've just got to be honest.
So Lee, what else have you got to say, bud?
Just in the way of encouragement, keep getting behind the lads and keep the claret and amber flag flying high. The 56 will be loving this. Can we go all the way? Championship? Why the fuck not? Let's do it, guys. Every one of you, get behind the lads.
Last but not least, Josh.
No, nothing much. I hope you beat them tomorrow, and good luck for Tuesday and Saturday.
So my not vent as such, but just to remind everybody, obviously this podcast here, the Port Vale one and the Reading one will be the last two podcasts on this platform. We are moving over from the 15th of December, moving over to I think it's not Streamlabs.
On that, will we need to
StreamYard.
download a program or something?
You just need to click a link, Lee. I will send you a link.
Right,
Hopefully, I'll
okay.
be using Harry as a guinea pig or Ashley as a guinea pig.
Just
On
I'm a bit of a
Ash said she'd be the
I'm an
guinea pig.
engineer by trade, but I'm a bit of a technophobe when it comes to
Yeah.
PCs.
So do you know I send you the link? I normally I put it in the group chat and then I send you the link.
You do.
I'll just be send you the link. You just have to type a name in. You don't have to sign in. You just type a name in and you're ready to go.
Right.
Then again, for me, just either send it to me personally on Snapchat or just send it to the group chat.
So that's that. And obviously, this podcast did start on X, and we've obviously had a couple of OGs. We've had Lee, obviously Diane, Callie, and a few others who was regulars who started when we were on X. So we are moving over to a different platform in a
we need
couple
those
of weeks'
guys
time.
back.
You what, bud?
We need those people back.
We do. So, Jack, what is on your plate?
Well, I think I'm just gonna have some boring chicken noodles.
Harry?
I honestly don't know at this point, man. I don't know what the hell's going to be on my plate. Probably just some microwave meal from Tesco's or something.
DJ Lee?
I have not got a Scooby Doo. My plate at this moment in time has just got my reflection in it. That's it. And since
Josh?
I can't eat myself,
Don't have a
no
clue,
clue.
to be honest.
Nah. It's just been one of them days for me today too. It's just, what do you want? Don't know
Glad
if
to
I'm
see
even
you
bothered.
nice and fit again anyway, Lee.
Yeah, it's been a while. They found out that it was sinusitis, and that, like I'd been saying since 2 months ago, my chest is not full of anything. You keep listening to my chest. There's nothing in there except air. And finally, do you know, seeing a doctor? You talk about rants. You've set me off now. How do you see a doctor nowadays? They won't come out. They sent a nurse out with a stethoscope to have a listen. After 2 months, are they mental? She said, well, there's nothing in your chest. And I said, I've been telling him that for 2 months, love. Well,
Yeah,
it's an undiagnosed sinusitis, and it's chronic now because they haven't dealt with it. I said, I've had 2 or 3 types of antibiotics. I've had antibiotics revenge, enthroned. Anyway, sorted now. Right medication, finally. 2 months of bull. So I'm
So,
good now. I'm good.
glad to see you back, Lee. And
The big lad's back.
on that note, I want to say thank you for Jack, Harry, Lee, obviously Ashley there just chilling, Josh, and others for your contribution to the podcast. The podcast will be back on Friday at 6 o'clock. We'll be talking about the post match Port Vale game, obviously pre matching the Reading game. Obviously, hopefully, Harry and others join and we'll talk about your club. And that's what I forgot to ask today. That's bad about what's going on at the clubs. But we'll come back to that on Friday. Also, have a look out as well because I might be appearing on the official Reading podcast this week. Some point they've messaged me, so I might be going on there. If you like what you're hearing, Bradford City Chickens on the Loose on all podcast services. If you think we've been shit, tell us we've been shit. If you want anything improving, tell me what we want to improve. Yeah, Up the Chickens as well Facebook page, where we do Golden Goal every match day and Super Six every year. So get on there where we talk about the game as well. And yeah, that's it. Wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. And like always, up the fucking chickens. Good night.